Well, good evening, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great day. It's been a rough one, man. I'm glad I was actually on the road, although it was kind of a white knuckle drive there for a while because it was rainy, it was foggy, and everything else. But I'm glad to be back here at the Red Brick House and happy to be here with my wonderful bride of 21 years. So, Micah Parsons, his podcast has evolved quite a bit from hanging out with Big Play Slay and yucking it up after we've lost and things. And now he's got Jeanty, possible Heisman Trophy winner, running back extraordinaire, and a guy who said he'd like to be with the Cowboys. And I think he had a 40 and slip in this interview that Micah Parsons did with him. Now, I kind of like Micah Parsons doing stuff like this as opposed to, the stuff of rating quarterbacks in the NFL and trashing your quarterback and your coach and things like that. I'd rather get some stuff like this that is not harmful to the team. But let's listen into it's about a 10, 12-minute interview with Ashton Jeanty. Let's listen in.
By Nationwide for your insurance and financial needs.
Nationwide is
Nationwide
on
is
your
on your
side.
side. We'll get to the game shortly after this, but I want to bring someone in he's a pretty special player. I think he might take the league by storm. I mean, he took college football by storm. He's electrifying. He is, what I think should be the Heisman winner. And before he goes to New York, he wanted to give us a pit stop. And I want to bring in my guy, Ashton Jeanty.
What up? What up? Appreciate you
Bro,
for having me, Micah.
of course, bro. It's been a pleasure watching you this year, bro. I wish I could have made it up there to watch you in person, but instead of watching you in person this year, it might be next year, when you're a first round
Hey,
draft pick.
it's gonna be next year for sure.
Oh, of course. I already know. I know. How you feel being a Heisman finalist, bro? It was finalized. I knew it, but what's your emotions growing it? Like you grew up. I think everybody grew up for this moment, but you living the dream right now. How you feeling?
Yeah, I mean it's amazing, man. It's a blessing. I've been watching, seeing all the stuff on social media since like week one, bro. Just looking at the Heisman standings, but for it actually be confirmed and it's
Mm-hmm.
legit that I'm a Heisman candidate and I'm going to New York, bro. It's amazing and honestly, it still ain't really like kicked in. Like it hasn't hit me yet. It probably won't hit me till I'm on like the plane, headed to New York this week.
Yo, that's how it be. That's how it be. Hey, also, bro, congrats on the first round bye too. You might be in trouble though if Penn State sneak out this win. Hey, that'll be the first
I know
time
you was gonna say that.
Hey, that'll be the first time I root against you, bro. That's gonna be the first time. Like, make sure he get no yards.
Nah, I figure, but I appreciate it, man, and I'm excited for that too. Making history. First Boise State team to ever be in the playoffs. But whoever we play, what I'm saying, we gonna give them that work. That's all I gotta say.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Ah, okay. Hey, I respect it. Hey, what you consider your style of running? Like, if you had to complete, like, what do you consider your style of running? And if you had to make up, a running back of all the traits and the most complete running back, who would you pick from all the great running backs?
All the great running backs. Well, I'll say for me, mine is like I say it's just like vicious, explosive, but what I'm saying with a little bit of finesse too. But if I had to like all the great traits, I'm gonna say just like truck stick or whatever, like running people over. I'm gonna say Marshawn, like
Mm-hmm.
break tackle,
Oh,
Marshawn.
shit.
Um, Elusiveness. I'm I'm gonna go Barry because like I don't know
Oh,
there's
okay. Wait a
too many
minute now.
people like making people
Marshawn and
miss like he
Barry.
was back in the day. And then speed. I'm gonna have to go CJ2K. I mean,
Mm.
buddy used to be moving out there. Stiff arm, Derrick Henry for
Wait a
sure.
minute now.
Um, then what else? I feel like that's complete right there. Or size. I mean, Besides, you got to go Derrick Henry too. Like that
Yeah,
big with all those traits, that would be crazy.
yeah,
You know
that
what
might
I'm
be destructive for any NFL defense.
saying? Yeah, that's gonna be bad.
That's gonna be bad. Hey, it said after the regular season, you took your offensive line out for a nice dinner. How much was that bill?
It was up there. It was pretty much damn near $1,000. So, but
Oh,
hey, I'm good over here though. I got a little NIL. They taking care of
oh,
me up here in Boise.
nah, you in a rude awakening because you said that bill was a nice.
Wait till he gets to
Hey,
the
I heard
NFL and
about
has
them
to
little,
buy.
rookie dinners or whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Hmm.
I
rookie
don't know if I'm gonna let
parties.
them get me, bro.
Nah,
Yeah,
nah,
I
it's
don't know.
tradition. It's tradition. It's
Tradition,
tradition.
man. If I go first round, I know they're gonna get me for sure.
Oh,
I
bruh.
can't.
I mean, it don't matter what round you go. I think when it was my year when I was a rookie, I had to contribute 15,000.
15. That's not too bad. I didn't see worse. I seen like
Yeah.
I think it was like Garrett Wilson. His was like 50K or something like that. He looked like
So it really just depends. So basically, you know how we did it is the Cowboys we break it down by picks. First round usually 15K, second rounds 10K, and every pick after that is kind of like five. But if they just say you first round, you gotta hold the whole bill. That's tough. That's tough. You could be in that
yeah, bro.
situation.
I hope not, bro. I'm praying I don't get done like that. I'll take 15K. That's not too bad.
Yeah, and then you gotta think, you gotta take your lineman out a couple times when you go pro, especially you get
Oh
a
yeah,
100, 200
yeah,
yard game. So that
for
thousand might
sure.
be a 5K bill because ain't no you gonna be in some nice restaurants now. Like
Nah, that's cool. That's the thing is though, that NFL money is different than NI. It's way different. That's a whole different tax bracket.
as a
So I'll
first
be all
round pick, 100%. As 100%. What's the first thing that you'll purchase? Um,
right. Definitely a house, like a crib for me, one for my parents. Those are first like two purchases easily.
so when I got drafted, I had my mom come live with me instantly.
Yeah.
Would you do that? Is that the type of style you want to do, or you need to have their own space? You need to have your own space.
I would do that, but they got like it might be crazy because I got a dog. My parents got two dogs, so it might just be too much madness going on in the
Yeah, you
house.
don't want
But
that. You don't want
in
that.
the future, like what I'm saying, say like second contract, plan is to build a big old crib and then what I'm saying, have all the family in there.
100%, 100%. You know, being where you at, man. Obviously, y'all did extraordinary things, but how does it feel knowing, and what do you feel about knowing? The people that kind of don't give you the draw that you deserve. You know what I'm saying? You carried your team to a first round bye in the college football playoff. You did over 2,000 yards. Why do you think there's in question that you should be Heisman? I've been rooting for you to be Heisman since I've been watching you play. Because obviously it's been nothing short of amazing. But what do you say for the people who kind of, you know, disagree with that? And we're not saying that Travis isn't an electrifying player. I mean, he's doing some crazy stuff, offense and defense. But it kind of seemed like you answered all the questions. You feel me? So what do you have to say for the media writers, the people who kind of go against that?
Yeah, first of all, all the Heisman finalists, they're all great players. I've watched multiple of their games, and then obviously got to play against Dylan Gabriel, see him live. So they're all great players, but I just think for me, you go week by week, you watch the film. By week 4, I wasn't seeing anything less than 8-man box. So that means the whole defense every single week is geared towards stopping me, and they still couldn't. Some they might have slowed me down, but I won't even say that because some games I just didn't play my best, which is human nature. But I just feel like there's that, and then people want to talk about the conferences. Okay, whatever. But when I
Hmm.
played in ranked games, against ranked teams, I put up big numbers against them and proved that it doesn't matter who that I'm playing against. I'm a great player on the field. And then just for us to, win the conference, not only that, but, make history and bring Boise State to their first ever playoff appearance. I feel like there you go. Like that was the final check box. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And being a leader, a captain of this team, I'm not here to like toot my own horn, but I have put a lot of work in, and I have helped lead this team, to the success that we have right now. A lot of other great, players and teammates
He's not
have, but
arrogant, is he?
a big part of that was on me. Like, since the beginning of the year, the pressure was on me to, lead the team and, help us get to where we need to be.
Yeah, man. Like you kind of took NCAA by storm. What do you think was went from that big jump from last year to this year?
Yeah, last year, I'll say even then, like I didn't, from like an IQ standpoint, I still didn't know a lot about football. And people will always talk about running back. Well, it's so easy, it's so simple. I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it's not
true.
as hard as other positions you could say, but there's still a lot of things that you need to know to play the position. There's still a lot from an IQ standpoint. So I think from just knowing what we're doing as an offense, knowing what defenses are doing, knowing blitzes, fronts, all types of stuff that comes with playing football has really elevated my game. And then just the work, like this off season grind was different. Like there was no partying, there was no going out. Like what I'm saying, like I was really in like dark mode, like just focus on football and getting better.
You know, hey, as someone in the league, I would love to have you as a teammate, knowing that's what you're about, bro. Because it takes a lot of pride to say.
Here it
I
comes,
always say
y'all.
1 year could change your life, and the fact that you was willing to lock in for that 1 year, do what you had to do. Not only you're a Heisman finalist, but you're soon to be a first round draft pick. Um, that it's just really exciting for me to hear that, because it seemed like you got a really good head on your shoulders. You ready to go. And I don't know, based off what I hear, you might get a call from Dallas. We don't know yet. I
Hey,
see you.
come
I see
on,
you
man.
calling us out. I
I'm
see you calling us out. So, that's.
saying
Hey, I don't blame you, bro. I had to do the same thing. You gotta let them know sometimes. You gotta let them know.
you got to, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
Making that push.
hey, if you are a Dallas Cowboy, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know who's going to draft, or we'll see. You might not be there when we up the pick, but I give you time right now to give you your own personalized. Jerry might see this. It might go far out, so be careful what you say. But
you gonna put me on the spot,
hey,
man?
hey, 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 I'm just trying to give you the light so you get. They got to
Nah,
be heard, but don't throw off every 31 other teams. You know what I mean? You gotta keep it nice and
nah.
simple.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, I would just say, me as a player, like obviously you watch the film, you can see that speaks for himself. But you go and ask around everybody around this building, everybody who's ever met me, been around me, they'll tell you how great of a person I am, the great character, and not only how I work, but how I bring people along. I make people better. I push people to reach excellence. I want to see everybody win, and that's no matter where I'm at. So I think in terms of being a great teammate, I feel like there's not too many more people who are a better teammate than I am, and I feel like that's important. That presence in the locker room. And as soon as I join your team, whatever team it is, your team will be better off
Join
just
your
because I'm in
team.
that locker room. I feel like.
Damn.
That was a good 31 other. But Jerry, he's calling. Hey
Come
yo,
on.
hey man, yo, I really appreciate you having on coming on to the show, bringing light. I think you should be the Heisman winner, but fingers crossed all the way around, man. Rooting for you, praying for you. Good luck in playoffs, except for against Penn
Playoffs.
State. I'm telling you that right now. We coming for you. We're gonna put 10 in the
I
box on
know.
you. We're gonna put 10 in the box.
10? All right, them corners better be ready. We going defense. You know what I'm
Hey, we're going to do something, but hey, you're
saying?
exactly right, man. It's been a pleasure, man. I'm glad to hear that and see that you're such a great person, because honestly, football is small. Who you are is going to take you so much further than this actual football life. This is just a short span of your time. Them relationships you made in that building between the coaches and the players, that'll take you way further than anything else. So, man, keep going with that. Keep making that locker room better. But, bro, I wish you all the success in the world, man. And I appreciate you.
Wow. Amen on that.
Yeah, I appreciate you for having me on, man. I've been watching you play for a long time. My girlfriend, she a big Dallas Cowboys fan. So yeah, I'll be watching you play, man. Big fan of your game too, man. And I just appreciate the the love, the support, man. You've been showing all year, man. It means a lot, and I wish you the best for the rest of y'all season, and wish you success for years to come, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man, I would take that and send you a jersey, but I know I'm gonna get that swap next year, so I'm gonna just hold on to
Oh
it.
yeah, it's coming. Come on,
I'm
man.
gonna I'm gonna hold on to it, or you just be on my
Yes,
team.
sir.
We don't know yet. We don't know yet.
Just
So
be on
We
my
don't know.
team.
We'll see, man.
we'll see. We'll see. Hey, I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
All right, there you have it there. Micah Parsons making a play and Jeanty making a play for the Cowboys. Are we going to make it happen? Well, we'll have to wait and see. All right, good people. Yeah, this is kind of Ernie the Cowboys fan. He puts things in perspective. Dak Prescott IR. Zach Martin injured. He's on IR as well. Tyler Smith was injured. Tyler Guyton injured. BB injured. Cook's injured. He was on IR too. Lawrence IR. Micah Parsons injured. Nealon IR. Bland was on IR. Diggs was injured. Kendrick's injured. Overshown knee exploded. Cowboys don't suck. They had a bad injury year. There you have it. Alrighty, good people. As always, you know how we roll. Peace out.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sport, the thrill of victory, and the agony of defeat. The human drama of athletic competition. This is ABC's Wide World of Sports.
Brought to you by Lincoln Mercury. Nobody has more kinds of cars for more kinds of people. See them at the sign of the cat. By Goodyear, makers of the custom Steel Guard radial tire. And by State Farm Mutual. Almost anywhere you live, there's a State Farm agent nearby. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.